Hello and welcome. We have a new and updated session for you today called Let's Heal Together, preparing ourselves for liberation and ascension. And while we wait for everyone to gather, we would like to give those of you that are already on a very important role, and that is to take a minute and please visualize this session surrounded in beautiful white light for protection and healing. So, we are going to just put on some soft music and surround this session, all participants, our team, and all technology in beautiful white light. And welcome back. Thank you for that. We had beautiful music we were playing in our heads there together. So, again, this is our newest updated session called Let's Heal Together, preparing ourselves for liberation and ascension. And this is an updated version of our implant session. We will be adding some new things and doing a very important healing segment. Many of us on the team were guided to include this at this pivotal time in our planet. And so we will be healing together. And part of that is the work on clearing the implants that we will do. And we have much, much more today. So we hope you're ready to go. We're very excited. My name is Deborah. I will be your host today. And I am a leader with the Sisterhood of the Rose and with the Victory of the Light teams. And you may know me from my interviews with Cobra. And I am joined today by a fabulous international team. I'd like to have them take a moment to say hello. Hello, May. Oh, I don't know if May is okay. May, we'll come back to you if you're, let's see here. Okay. Let's move on to let's have Cindy say hello. Let's give May a virtual wave. A virtual hello. A big wave. Hello. May is running our technical side of things, so she's very busy in the background. So let's say hello to Cindy.
Hello, Deborah. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here with you to crack the matrix and to heal for the ascension. I represent the Prepare for Change network and I participate in the French and English curing implant session and some other spiritual things. So, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you, Cindy, for being here with us and all your great work. Let's say hello to Felipe. Hi, Felipe.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Deborah. This is Felipe coming to you from the north part of Germany. And if there are any German speakers with us, then herzlich willkommen. And we are happy to be providing you with this updated version of our presentation. And I hope that you all really enjoy it. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Felipe, for your great work too, and for being here with anchoring some divine masculine energy. And let's say hello to let's say hello to Agnes. Hi, Agnes.
Hi, Deborah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm glad that we are back again and together, and we can have the healing session also with the implant clearing session, and also that we can crack the matrix. Örülünk, hogy itt vagytok, és tök jó. Sziasztok. Thank you.
Thank you, Agnes. so much for being here and your lovely presence and the work that you do. And Hanukkah. Hello, Hanukkah.
Hi, everyone. I'm here coming to you from the Netherlands, this very small country on our global map. Very happy to be with all of us together again in this renewed session, and very, very much looking forward to do the healing parts, which is really my favorite part. So thank you for being here, everyone.
Thank you, Hanukkah, and for all the work that you do. Yes, Hanukkah was very instrumental in, and she will be doing some of the healing meditations that we have coming up. But yeah, we took a little break. The team was guided to do some wonderful self-care that needed to be done, and also we were revamping the session. And as we collectively came together, we all very intuitively felt like healing needed to be a big portion of these sessions. And so this is going to run a little longer than usual. So and we'll have a break in between. So you want to be sure just to have some water handy, and you'll need a paper and pencil or pen at some point. But we'll do a little break. We plan to go about 2.5 hours is what we're guesstimating. And because of the longer sessions, we will be doing these now on a monthly basis. So we'll keep you posted of that. But let us start our wonderful work that we came here together. I just want to run through the schedule real quick to let you know what we're doing today, so you have an idea. And so for the schedule, we've divided these sessions into part 1 and part 2. And part 1 is similar to what we've done before with the implant sessions. We've just done a little modifications, and we've added some things. So this part is dedicated primarily to protecting and preparing ourselves, and then working on clearing the implants, which is a major part of healing. And so we're going to open with a meditation and setting an intention for the session. And we do invite you to tell us where you're from in the chat and say hello from where you're coming from, and let us know if you have an intention for this session. Then we'll move on to protection and preparation. So we'll do the command 1221 invocation. We will do the protection protocol meditation, and we will do the invoke the I am presence as well as the goddess. Then we will move on to the implant clearing exercises. We will do the contract cancellation, the 2 triangulation exercises, I am God and sex is love. Then we've added the crystal meditation technique that we will be doing. And we have also added the pineal pituitary energy field activation. And these are 2 very, very powerful techniques that we will be doing. And then we'll take a little break for a couple minutes and give you a chance to post your comments, ask questions, and share some of your experiences. And then now we will talk about part 2 of the session. This is dedicated to our healing. This is a more internal experience. And for this portion, we suggest that you're in a comfortable place. Maybe you're able to, and I'm not sure why those numbers are looking a little, we were dealing with a little PowerPoint issue to start. And so we apologize for a few of these errors that you see. But it's not missing any information. There are 4 things that we will be doing in this section. We will be doing a beautiful healing meditation. We will be doing the twin soul meditation, and we will be doing healing together using command 771. And then following that, we will give you time to chat, ask questions, and share. And so let us move on to the opening meditation that we will be doing. And sorry, I was just getting a little distracted here. We're all trying to juggle a lot of things right now with this new program. So the opening meditation is very important. It will be grounding us, dropping us into our heart space. And for this, I will be turning it over to Hanukkah. So welcome, Hanukkah, and thank you for doing this.
Okay, thank you everyone for being here again. I will be doing a grounding meditation, and we will also connect very strongly to source. And for that, we'll be doing a brain channel alignment. Just follow what I'm saying and use your own way of connecting. So if you're more of a feeler, then you feel. If you're more of a visualizer, then you see. Just use your own way of connecting. Okay, so take a few deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose, and then breathe out deeply through your mouth. Feel your feet on the ground. You can visualize or feel roots growing from them, roots of light growing from them deeply into the earth. And then go with your attention to your heart. And breathe deeply through your heart space. Breathe in brilliant white light through your heart. And feel the glow filling your heart. And then set your intention for today to receive the most powerful healing, which is in alignment with your own soul's mission and with the energy of your higher self. And set the intention to make a very powerful connection with Source. Now, when you breathe in brilliant white light through your heart, imagine a small ball of light appearing in your heart. We all have a prana tube which runs from your crown chakra, aside your vertebral column, down, next to your spine, down to the bottom of your perineum. And then imagine that a tube forms from your crown up to the Christ consciousness new earth grid. And this small ball which is forming in your heart, you will blow it out through this tube up to the new earth grid. So you breathe in deeply through your nose. And as you breathe out, you shoot this ball through the tube to the new earth grid. This is your first brain channel, which is aligned now. Now you imagine another tube forming around this first small tube, and it reaches out to the galactic central sun. You go back with your attention to your heart, and another small, strong ball of light appears, and it travels through your prana tube right below your crown. And then you breathe in again through your nose, and when you breathe out, you shoot this ball up to the galactic central sun. Your second brain channel has been aligned, outlined. Now a third tube appears around these first two, and it goes up to the cosmic central sun, the sun of this multiverse, this universe. And you go with your attention to your heart. And another strong ball of light appears. And it travels through your prana tube up to right below your crown. And then you breathe in deeply through your nose. And when you breathe out, you shoot it up to the cosmic central sun. Now you have 3 brain channels connected to each other, strongly aligned, outlined, up to the cosmic central sun. And then the final tube appears from the crown of your head up to source. You go back with your attention to your heart. And another ball of strong, brilliant white light appears. And the next time you breathe that out, you shoot that little strong ball up to source. So you breathe in deeply through your nose. And then you shoot that ball up to source. Now you have your brain channels totally connected and strongly connected to source. And then imagine a strong, healing, warm ball of golden light coming down from source through these channels and entering your crown chakra. And just feel this light from source filling all your cells in your head, in your throat area, in your neck, and then in your arms, up into the outer points of your fingers, and it fills your chest, your heart area, your whole breast area, your abdomen, and all your chakras, all your cells, filling with beautiful, powerful gold light. Goes down through your legs, through your feet, and down to the center of the earth. You can imagine a laser-like beam from your energy center around your navel or just below your navel, and feel this laser beam connect to the center, or some call it the crystal within Mother Earth, within Gaia. And whenever you feel ungrounded, just remind yourself of this laser beam connected to your energy center. Feel this golden energy flowing through your body. And feel the energy of Source and the energy of Gaia coming together in your heart and uniting. And you can breathe in that energy and breathe it out. And imagine this energy filling your sacred space, which is about 1.5 to 2 meters around you. And setting your intention that your field and the outer rim is flexible but impermeable for anything which is not in alignment with source energy or with your higher self. Feel your own energy field and feel the connection with all the people in this session. Together we form a huge pillar, a huge field of brilliant white light, which protects and nourishes us through the whole session. And when you feel it's the right moment, you can open your eyes and you will continue with the session.
Hanukkah, that was beautiful. Thank you so much for connecting us to Source, connecting us to our heart, and connecting us and grounding us into the earth. Absolutely perfect. And so now we are ready to move on, and we will now do some preparation and protection exercises. And so the first one that we are going to do, we are going to invoke our teams using command 1221. Oh, and let me just mention that the exercises that we're doing today, most of them are available in the languages that you see on the screen here. And so if you would like to find a translation of the exercises in one of these languages, you can click on the link victorialuminous.fr/clearing-implants to find that. And maybe one of the team members will put that link in the chat as well. And so, okay, so let's begin with our first preparation exercise. This is number 1, and this is invoking command 1221. And I am turning this over to Cindy, who will explain this to us and guide us through this exercise. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Deborah. So, each of us is linked to a multidimensional Pleiadian galactic team who uses Stardust technology to scan us remotely and assist us. The command 1221 has 2 main functions. The first one is to help us, to assist us, even in case of emergency. And each time you invoke the protocol after that, your personal team will check your status and help whenever and however they can. The command 1221 also has a communication function. You can use it to communicate with your team. You can make requests, thank your team, or just talk to them. Do not hesitate to open your heart to them. Now, you have 2 ways to invoke this protocol. You can repeat it 3 times in a row in your head, or 3 times in a row out loud, because it is more efficient to say it out loud. And when you use this protocol out loud, articulate well, feel what is happening throughout your body, your mind, and your heart. And you can use this code whenever you want, every day, even several times a day or several times a night. But be aware that it is not a complete and automatic physical, energy, and spiritual protection. So now you are going to let you 1 minute to pronounce out loud 3 times in a row command 1221 to gather our team to work together.
Thank you, Cindy. And for a moment, let us all just visualize our teams around us and visualize us around the world. We have all just invoked our team of light using Command 1221. Let's visualize the light of all of us merging together, us with our teams merging together, forming a beautiful grid of light around the planet. It's very, very powerful. And as Cindy said, this is something that you can do daily. In fact, in Cobra's recent update, he had mentioned that it is a good time to start really communicating with our teams. And so this is something that can be done daily and really should be done daily. As Cindy said, you can thank them, you can say hello, you can ask for support and help. And it's been suggested that you talk to them like you were talking to a good friend, because that's what they are. So, and speak from your heart. I was recently guided to when I do try to connect with my soul, my higher self, my teams of light, to drop out of my head and go into my heart. That the heart is the most powerful way that we have. It's like the way that it's a transmitter, and we use the energy of our heart, which is so much stronger than the electromagnetic energy of our brain. So the heart is much more powerful in being able to send messages. So drop into your heart and call your team whenever you feel like it. So let's build those connections right now. So great. All right, let us now move on to what we're going to do now is a protection protocol. Hanukkah has provided the meditation that also included protection. But this work that we're doing is really important. So it's always important that you do protect yourself when doing this type of work. And so this is another one that we're going to do. It's a 7-minute video. All you have to do is relax and close your eyes and follow along. And we will be creating a semi-permeable egg shield of light around us. So let us begin with that. We'll see you back in 7 minutes.
Relax your body, emotions, and mind by focusing on your breath or in any other way that works for you. Visualize a brilliant white vortex of light emanating from your soul star chakra, moving in a clockwise direction downwards throughout your body, purifying the energy fields of your physical, plasma, etheric, emotional, and mental bodies. Maintain this vortex by connecting it to the source of universal light and program it to maintain all your energy bodies purified. Visualize an egg-shaped, semi-permeable mirror shield around your auric field of your physical, plasma, etheric, astral, and mental bodies. This mirror shield allows all positive energies into your energy field, but reflects and bounces all negative energies back to their source. Program this mirror shield to alert you when any type of negative energy is directed your way, and let it reflect it back to its origin. Visualize light rearranging all parts of yourself and all parts of your energy fields back into a state of balance and harmony. While doing this, you can hum the mantra Om, because Om is the primeval sound of light, and its resonance will restore harmony most effectively.
And welcome back. That is a fabulous protection protocol to do daily. Great way to start your day, great way to end your day. And you can find that meditation in many languages on the We Love Mass Meditation YouTube channel. As I mentioned before, it is important that you do your protections before doing this work. These sessions are recorded, and so you can go back and do them as many times as you would like, or send them along to someone that you know. But it is important that you protect yourself before doing some of these exercises that we will do coming up, especially regarding the implants. And so we are now moving on to our third exercise. And that one is where we will invoke the very, very powerful I Am Presence. And then after we do that, we will transition into going right into the goddess invocation. And so for that one, we have planned that Agnes will be doing that for us. She was having a little technical issues, but Agnes, are you here with us?
Yes, I am now.
Perfect.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, that was hot.
I know. It's a little nerve-wracking in these live broadcasts when we have technical issues. So we try to keep our
Exactly.
cool and calm, but yeah.
Yeah,
So
not
and
easy.
I'm sure our wonderful audience understands that, when you do live presentations, there's sometimes a few bumps, but we get through them. So we have the light working with us, and yeah, we are typing in our private chat that okay, let's do command 1221, because we were losing sound on our end. So we're glad everything is great, and we know that our fabulous audience is continuing to send us light so that everything runs smoothly. So Hanukkah, Agi, I'm going to turn this over to you. And so you can connect us to
Good.
our I Am Presence and call in the beautiful goddess energy. So thank you.
Exactly. Okay, you're welcome. So, hi everyone. In this exercise, we are going to connect to the I Am Presence. And after that, we invoke the presence of the goddess also to our session and to our reality and into our physical body, to our heart, and to planet Earth. We need lots of goddess energy these days. So we will enter our goddess energies. And as usual, we are going to connect to the I Am Presence also. That's going to be the first step. And after, we invoke the goddess presence, Mother Divine. When we connect to the I Am Presence, we legitimate the contract cancellation that we are going to do in the next step. And it is very important because we all have contracts, unfortunately, with the dark forces, but now we can cancel them, these contracts, layer by layer. And we dissolve the implants in our forehead that are designed to separate us from the I Am Presence and from the source. So we are going to reconnect with this exercise. Now close your eyes and relax. Take a few deep breaths. First, I'm going to say 2 invocations very slowly so you can repeat them. And if it is possible, say these invocations out loud. I call upon the pillar of pure white light to descend upon me and to form around me. I call upon the presence of the I Am that I am. I ask the presence of the I Am that I am to join and merge with me. I visualize and call upon the energy to move upward inside the pillar of light. In the direction of higher light. Through my crown chakra, at the top of my head, energizing and harmonizing my chakras one by one. Energize and harmonize my 8th chakra, and we can visualize and see that our 8th chakra is filled with pure white light, and it's bright and clear and shining. Energize and harmonize my 9th chakra, and the brilliant white light is energizing and harmonizing my 10th chakra, my 11th chakra, and my 12th chakra. In the 12th chakra, I meet, merge, and unite with the I Am Presence. I bring back the presence and imbue my body with the presence. From the top of my head all the way to the bottom of my feet, and all the way to the core of Gaia. And keep your eyes closed and relax. Breathe deeply. This time you don't need to repeat what I'm saying. Just relax and breathe deeply. And visualize a loving, feminine presence. A beautiful, warm, caring, tender, and also very powerful goddess. Descending from the sky and entering your physical body, our physical body. Her presence is harmonizing our inner woman and makes us more loving. Visualize that men and women are living in perfect understanding. Are living in pure love. Our society is living in peace. harmony. Our wounds are healing. And we all have a connection with our soul and the source. In perfect balance of our inner male and female aspects. Stay united with her presence. Stay united with this beautiful goddess energy.
Thank you, Aggie. That was beautiful to know this return of the goddess invocation. I would like to make a quick comment about the exercise that we made a few seconds ago already, and it is about connecting with the I am that I am. Most of us have heard in our lives this phrase, what would Jesus do? And when making a decision, what would Jesus do? Okay, so now that we are connected with our I am that I am, with our higher self, I would like to replace this, what would Jesus do? And try instead, what would my higher self do? All right. So the problem is that we do not know actually how would Jesus think, but when we are connected, and now that we are connected, we could actually ask this connection with our higher self and ask the question. And this is extremely important, and I hope that it sinks on you the importance of this work that we are doing right now, because once we are connected with our I am that I am, with our higher self, then we will know what our mission is, and we will proceed with it. And this is what it is expected from us. All right. So, Deborah, you there?
Felipe, I just want to jump in real quick and commend you for that comment. I love what you just said, and it resonates so much with some guidance that came through for me very clearly recently, and that was to ask that same question. So I think it's like miraculous that you just mentioned that. It's
Okay.
what would my higher self do? What would my soul do? You know, we tend to stay in our head so much and in our body so much, and we think that's who we are. But really, it's about being in that place of connecting with that soul level higher self, and going through your. That's how I've shifted how I go through my day now. And, you know, whereas, okay, what would my higher self do? What does my higher self want? And I use that for the guidance, and then you feel it into your body. And it's very, very powerful. So I love that you mentioned that. It's no coincidence. It's very beautiful. So thank you. And I'm going to turn this over to you anyway, back over to you, because you're going to lead us through the next session. But I wanted to jump in and say that. Thanks, Felipe.
All right. It is my turn now, right now. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. We're
Okay.
moving on to the next section. Thank you.
Okay. So now let's do something about the implants clearing, because this is one of the main topics that we are discussing on this presentation. And we are going to talk about this in a little bit more extension now. First, what we are going to do is what we call our exercise number 4, which is also of utmost importance. And this is a contract cancellation. Because as it was explained to us, if we want to come into this earth, we have to sign contracts with the dark forces so they can allow us to come in here. And we will know about this situation unless we wake up and then we take the reins of our lives. Okay, so we are going to do this contract cancellation, and I'm going to read it first so you can feel the power of this cancellation, and then we're going to put some music so you can do it by yourself, and in a state of meditation can continue with this work. Okay, so here we go. See, here we go. In the name of the I am that I am, in the name of the divine soul presence that I am, I cancel and nullify all my contracts and agreements in the past, in the present, and in the future that I have made between any part of my being and the dark forces. And I decree and I command that all consequences of these contracts and agreements are null and void and are completely and permanently erased from my reality. I am now a sovereign and free being of light from now on and from all eternity. So be it, and so it is. So be it, and so it is. So be it, and so it is. So I invite you to write this down in the next 8 minutes and to feel and to visualize that you are being free from all these contracts. And at the end, you can put your signature on the paper and then keep this paper. And you can do this contract cancellation at any time you want, because the more contract cancellation we do, the better it's going to be for our soul. And in this way, we're canceling thousands upon thousands of contracts that we do with this society. In order to interact with the society, we have to do these contracts, and now we are canceling these contracts as well. All right. So we will be back in 8 minutes.
And Felipe, I just add real quick. We advise people after you write this down to please say it out loud, read it out loud with as much emotion and conviction as you can. That'll give it some extra power. So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. So now that we are doing we are done doing the contract cancellation, we are ready now to go to the next step, and then we are going to talk about the implants. What are the implants? How do they get there? And how can we get them out of our systems? Very well. So this is what we call three primary implants, the vertical implants and horizontal implants. On the left side of the screen, we have that in the frontal lobe area above the eyebrows, there we find two uh, of these implants. And these implants are responsible for the separation from source and higher self to us. So if we are having decision making problems, survival fears, blocking our intuition, feelings of separation and loneliness, we can most likely be in a situation where these implants are working extremely hard against us. Okay, so to remove these implants, we are going to do in the next few minutes an exercise that is called I Am God. I Am God exercise. And on the right side of the screen, we have that there is also another primary implant that is called um, horizontal implant. And this is 4 centimeters above the navel, near our solar plexus. And this is an interesting implant because it establishes a separation in between the heart and the sexuality, and a separation in between men and women. So it creates division, conflicts in our society, which are massive in between masculine and feminine energies and balances, and blocks our emotion and our creativity, and also suppresses the Kundalini. So, to remove this implant, we are going to do this exercise that is called Sex is Love. And we have to remember that before every incarnation, we are reimplanted again to assure that we are kept in an amnesia and lower vibrations. Okay, so these are the implants that we are going to work on the removal. And to do this, we are going to do what is called the implant clearing triangulation exercises. And in these exercises, you are going to write two contradictory statements to make them crazy, go crazy, so they can start dissolving. You do this to decrease the implant effect in your mind by placing it in the other polarity. Okay, it is like, for example, placing something in hot water and then hot water and then cold water until something breaks inside. We are aiming at the dissolution of the protection that is around those implants. Let us remember that these implants are not in the physical, but in the other bodies that we possess. For instance, the vertical implant above our eyebrows creates the primary belief that that we have that I am not God. So when you write I am God and put yourself in that state, and then you write I am not God and put yourself in that state, you bring your mind in both alternate states, which then begins to dissolve the implants. And the same way is going to be with the horizontal implant, which the one that is above your navel. The programs you basically with the message sex is not love. So when you write the two alternating affirmations, sex is love and sex is not love, you decrease the effect of the implants and it begins to clear. You have to remember that for these implants, the horizontal implants, the implant that is above our navel, men and women receive different kind of implants to cause the most damage possible. So, for example, when we come into a relationship, we see this relationship in a different way. Men look at this in a different way, women look at this different way, in a way that then eventually breaks and it doesn't progresses. And let's work on these things so we can start dissolving those implants. All right. So, Deborah, who is going to do the exercise number 5?
Felipe, you're doing such a great job. I would say just keep rolling.
Okay, perfect. So let's bring the next slide. So
are
the
you there?
exercise number 5 is about we are going to start writing on a piece of paper for 8 minutes, and when we are going to do these two different sentences. First, we are going to write I am God, and then I am not God. You can do it in your own language. Ich bin Gott, ich bin nicht Gott, yo soy Dios, yo no soy Dios, and so on. And please pay attention to the feelings, to the sensations that your body brings to you. Because when you say, I am God, you can experience all these situations in which you are feeling fantastic, feeling wonderful, feeling connected and everything. And then, I am not God. Then you're feeling reduced, constrained with implants and so on. So let's put our minds in both polarities. Okay. And the intention that you put on these things is the most important than the number of lines you write. So we are going to place now music, a little piece of music, and then I'll see you back in 8 minutes. All right. I hope that you have enjoyed so far this exercise number 5, and we are going to move on to exercise number 6. And this is also extremely important, as I explained a few minutes ago. We are going after removing, debilitating, weakening the one of the most mean and dangerous implants that humanity has. Okay, so to do this, we can visualize also that this implant is being removed, loses power, and so we can see, actually feel our reality much better. All right, so we are going to do this exercise number 6, and we are going to write in a piece of paper for the next 8 minutes or so. Sex is love. And then we are going to switch on the next line or along it to sex is not love. And when we are writing this exercise, sex is love and sex is not love, when we are writing these two phrases, we can put our minds in all the beautiful situation that is when sex is love. And at the same time, we can later, during this a few minutes later, a few seconds later, we can also put our minds in the other polarity. Sex is not love. Okay. And this is going to bring strong emotions from what we have experienced in the last sessions, and this is our experience as well with many other people who participated doing this. It brings strong emotions. It brings some healing, some powerful healing. It brings to us the opportunity to remove from ourselves one of these massive shadows. Okay, so let's pay attention to how our bodies react to these two different phrases, and we can write them down if we want to, and then if you also wish so, you can share it with us in the chats. Okay, so writing in your own language is best, and do these exercises consciously. The strength of your intention is more important than the number of lines you write. So let's have these 8 minutes, next 8 minutes to do this exercise, and we will be back. We will be back. dear friends, for being with us with this exercise number 6. And please remember the following. Because of time constraints on the internet, we do this for 8 minutes, but please take at least 15 minutes to do this both exercises, exercise number 5 and 6, about I am one with the source, or I am God, I am not God, and then sex is love, sex is not love. And it is also recommended that we drink water so we can start flushing all these things out of our bodies, all these sensations, emotions, and things. We can destroy these two last papers that we wrote. We don't need them anymore. We do not need them anymore. And please pay attention on how your life starts to change, all those synchronicities. If you have a relationship, see if you can understand, read, or love this person even more. And let us all remember that if we want to have a world of love and peace, then we must start with ourselves. And there is almost, I think, no other way, because the way we change, when we raise our vibration, it puts us and the entire human community in a better timeline. And perhaps it is our influence, our change, the one that is going to tip the balance in our favor. So let's keep doing this. And without the implants, we have a better connection with the source, with God, and we will have also a better connection with our energies and with our couple or friends or society and so on. Very good. So now let's give the microphone to Deborah so we can continue with the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Felipe. I love the way you describe and explain things. So really fabulous. So those are some really powerful clearing exercises. And we've added a couple additional techniques that are equally as powerful. So let's move on to those. We are going to be doing exercise number 7 now. And what this is the crystal meditation technique.
And Deborah?
Yes, Felipe.
I think your sound has gone down a little bit lower. So.
Oh, really? I have not touched
I don't know
anything.
if the rest of the team has the same sensation.
Yeah. I haven't changed anything. Can you hear me okay?
Okay. Just got a little bit better. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on. Okay. I was just saying that this is the crystal meditation technique, which let me give you a quick explanation of this. So since the implants bring in a constant flow of anomalous plasma into our energy field and affects our reality, this visualization technique will help to counteract this negative energy to keep our energy field clear. And by practicing this technique on a regular basis, it can help to counteract the energy of the implants. And if you're so guided and you have several Sintamani stones, you would need 3 at this point. You can also place them at each of the implant locations. Remember the 2 above your eyebrows, and then the 1 just above your solar plexus. And this will help strengthen the effect of this visualization. And so you'll notice it's important to take a look at the picture that is shown there on the screen, because what we will be doing is creating this shape around us with an entry point at the top near our soul star chakra and one at the bottom near our earth star chakra, and the various points around. So these are going to be pointed out in the meditation. We're going to play a video for 5 minutes and it will guide you to these points, but it's very important to have a visual if your eyes are closed during the meditation. So just take a look at that real quick so that you can visualize that, and you can also visualize where those implants are. So let us move on to this crystal meditation technique.
Visualize a double terminated
hexagonal crystal shape made of pure white light surrounding you, with one termination at your soul star chakra and the other termination at your earth star chakra, and with one hexagon around your heart chakra, and the other hexagon surrounding your root chakra. Visualize spheres of sky blue light at each of the 14 corners of the crystal shape. Visualize 3 more spheres of sky blue light at each of the implants. One on the solar plexus and 2 in the frontal lobe area.
Okay, and welcome back. So that was the crystal meditation technique. And By the way, you can find these on the We Love Mass Meditation site if you would like to do these on your own. Very important to do this. So we're going to do another technique next. This is exercise number 7. This is about another 5-minute exercise. Or I'm sorry, exercise number 8. And this is about a 5-minute exercise. And this one is an activation of the pineal pituitary energy field. And so let me just explain a little bit about why this is important. We all hear a lot about, especially our pineal gland and clearing it or decalcifying it. This is all very, very important because the energy of the pineal pituitary field can cross the plasma membrane into the higher planes, which opens a connection between the higher planes and therefore the higher self and the lower bodies, including the physical body. So when this energy field is activated, it allows the higher self to access all your body systems, such as the immune system, the nervous system, etc., to heal and harmonize them. And we all know how important it is now to have our immune systems and nervous systems healed and harmonized. So connection with the higher self helps with everything, basically. It activates our higher abilities, gives more strength, more peace, and more love in our lives, and it protects and harmonizes our reality. And so it's very important that we work to clear this field so that this connection can be made. Many people talk about the pineal gland as our connection to the divine. It is what connects us to that higher self, to our soul, to source energy. And so what we're going to be doing is an activation. And it's a little, I won't say confusing, but let's go to the next slide so that I can show you what we're going to be doing today. Because what we're going to be doing is, I'm going to explain this and then we'll give you about 5 minutes to do this on your own. So basically the first step to doing this is you're going to visualize 3 beams of sky blue light crossing your head. And these beams of light are going to cross your head in a place where they go through the center of your brain where the pineal pituitary energy field is. And so the first beam, one of the beams is going to go between the front and back through your third eye chakra. So you can visualize this beam coming into the front area, like around your forehead, going through the pineal pituitary energy field and coming out the back of your head. So that's one beam. Then there's another beam that you will visualize that comes down. It goes from the top of your head through your crown chakra, and it goes through your head again through that field, and it comes out under your mouth near the throat chakra. So that's another beam. And then a third beam is going to come in and go from ear to ear. So going between your left and your right side of your head above your ears. So if you look at the diagram, you can see those 3 beams that we will be visualizing. And next slide, please, so that we can go on to step 2. So you have a visual of those 3 locations of those beams. So then what we're going to do in this activation is we're going to take 2 fingers on each hand, and you place them at the entry points of the beams of the blue light. And you're going to do one at a time. And I don't really think it's that important which order you do them in. Use your guidance on this. But one of the locations is you're going to do that beam that goes from the front of your head to the back of your head. So you're going to place 2 fingers on your forehead and 2 on the back of your head in the location of the third eye chakra. And then you're going to hold it there for, we say for some time. Use your guidance. I would say maybe 30 seconds, something like that. And then you're going to switch and you're going to place 2 fingers, one from each hand. Place your fingers on the top of your head and one at your, so it's on the crown chakra location, and then another one under your mouth near the throat chakra. And you're going to do that for some time. And the other location, you're going to place 2 fingers of each hand on both sides of your head above the ears. And so you're just kind of moving back and forth, and you're going to be repeating this cycle. So you're going to be front to back, top to bottom, and side to side. And again, whatever order this feels right for you to do that. But those, remember that front to back, top to bottom, side to side. And then in the third step, while we're doing this, we are also going to be saying a mantra. So if I could have the next slide, please, to show step 3. So take a good look at those pictures. Okay, great. So you're going to be visualizing these beams of light as you do this. And while you do this, you're going to be singing repeatedly the mantra, ooh, ah, or ooh, ah, or however you feel guided to do that. But it's, I think I said that wrong. It's like you ah, you ah. So you ah, like that. And you're going to just continue to repeat as you sing this mantra, you are. And you're going to do this over and over. And like I said, we're going to do this for about 5 minutes. And while you're doing all of this, you also should be visualizing a sphere of brilliant white, excuse me, white purple light at the center of your brain where the pineal pituitary energy field is located. And by doing this exercise, this activation on a regular basis, it can progressively open this energy field, which will increase your connection to source, which will increase your connection to your higher self, in your intuition, in your guidance, and all of that. So basically, this is working to help neutralize the implants that are in your head that keep us disconnected from source. So we are going to be playing some music for a few minutes. And again, we'll keep this slide up so that you can, as if you need a reminder on where those beams go, and just use your fingers on each side of your head. Remember, front to back, top to bottom, side to side. Singing you are as your mantra, and then visualizing that white purple sphere of light surrounding the pineal pituitary energy field. Okay, so have fun with this, and we'll meet you back in 5 minutes. Okay, and welcome back. We hope that you found that helpful. We apologize we weren't able to put this picture on while the music was playing. So we're still trying to work a few bugs out of this. So, but we hope that that was a good experience for you. I think this is something that you could do on a regular basis if you have a couple of minutes, just to make sure to clean your pituitary and pineal energy field there. There's lots of other ways, you can find all those ideas online too of uh, keeping our pineal gland clear and clean, and one of them is taking the fluoride out of your diet and in your body, and using like fluoride free toothpaste, or getting a water filter that eliminates fluoride. So that's one of those things. And there's lots of different foods you can eat and different things you can do. One of my favorite things to do is sun gazing. So you can do that at sunrise or dusk, sunset time, and when the sun is really low in the sky, and you can just take as long as you can, whether it's seconds or minutes, where you look directly into the sun, and that will also clean that energy field as well. So there's lots of things you can do. I don't know if the team has any other suggestions or comments for that. And we will be taking a quick little break in a minute here, and taking some comments and questions. So if you have anything you want to share, you want to ask us, just please put it in the comment, and we'll share that. So, okay. Is there anything from the team that they'd like to share?
Well, if I might make a quick comment, I heard some exercises that it was just simply visualizing that there's a beam of brilliant white light or so getting into your pineal gland and activating it. And I think this exercise that we just made, it felt very strong. And well, let's see what happens. I think I'm going to try it and let you know what happened, because I believe also it's extremely important that we have this third eye open, and all these connections with other spheres, other realities, so they can increase, because now we have the momentum and the energy to do this, and let's do this so we can have better humans.
Yes, higher vibrational humans. We
Mhm.
need as many of them as possible on the planet right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Felipe. I think this seems like an exercise that, as I mentioned, can be done just here and there, when you have some time. I look forward to doing it more myself, and seeing how that goes. So we would encourage you to do that. So okay, so we're going to just this, we're moving on to the healing portion next of our program. Well, this is all healing. Everything we're doing right now is healing. But this will be more focused, and we'll go for probably another 40 minutes or so. And
I think Hanneke has something to say.
yes, okay, Hanukkah.
Yes, I would like to add something to the 3 beams you showed in the slides, because during my Merkaba training I received from Brunvalo Melchizedek, he actually mentioned a 4th beam, which goes from the back of your head, like right below the bone of your skull, to the front of your head, like right where your hairline begins, and then it goes diagonally. So there's even a 4th beam you can activate apart from these 3.
Wow, thank you for adding that, Hanukkah. Yeah, so it's like a diagonal
Line.
So, yeah, cool. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, cool. So if I'd like to read a few comments and questions here and there. Like we're going to take just I don't know, like a 2-minute break or something. If anyone needs to refill your water, use the restroom, and we will go over a few comments and questions that people had. You guys are kind of quiet today in the chat, so don't be shy if you have something you'd like to share or ask. Here's a question from Kat. She said, and Felipe, if you want to just move the slide to the next one, that'd be great. So, yeah. So Kat has asked, can we do exercises 7 and 8 also without all the exercises before? She's talking about the 2 new ones, and Augie has said, better not to do them alone. Protection, all the preparations are very important. And I agree with Augie here. I would say at least call in your team, do your command 1221 invocation, and do a protection, surround yourself with that semi-permeable mirror sphere of light. That's always a good one, or whatever you use for your protection protocols. You can use a violet flame. So that's really important to at least at a minimum do those. And someone had asked about coming in a little bit later into the session, and I had mentioned to just make sure if you miss the protection protocols of preparation that you do that prior to coming in, because you want to make sure you have that. And I think someone else would like to say something.
There's one about protection, about doing these exercises. There's one interesting say. I think it's a Japanese say of sorts that says something like this: that if a nail is showing higher than the others, it will get hit on the head. Okay, so it is something to remind us that we have to protect ourselves, because as soon as we enter into a situation in which we know how limited we are, and now that we know how limited we are, we start to removing those limitations. We become people that is not useful anymore for the matrix, and it's going to start immediately working toward dissolving it. So this is not on the behalf of those that are controlling the world. Okay, so we have to keep that in mind, that we have to protect ourselves, and then we will do fine with all the exercises.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Felipe, and that's a great visual. The nail, the one that's sticking up. So because that would be us as we raise our vibration. So protection is always very important. So let's see. Here's another comment. Stay on your path. Great to see you. Thanks for being here again. By the way, we appreciate we love new people, and we welcome you with huge open arms. So welcome if this is your first experience with us. And we love our regular attendees, like Stay on Your Path, who are here on a consistent basis doing this work. We commend you for your dedication to the light. And we hope that anyone new joining us stays on as a regular attendee as well. Because the impacts of this work builds upon itself. So it is really important that you stay with it on a continual basis, and even do some of this on your own in between the sessions. But Stay on Your Path has asked, is this beautiful music already available online? Yeah, there is some beautiful music that May is playing, and we will give you an inside scoop. This music is from her husband, who is obviously a fabulous musician, and he is recording this so that it will be available online. And the name of it is called Metatron Healing Sounds, that he will be releasing, and you guys will be the first to know when you can get it. So we will keep you posted on how you can get that. So I know I would like it. I'm a huge fan. So, because so often you are asking us about the music. So, okay, let's see. Any other comments? Hanukkah, you brought one to my attention. Where is that? There was a question. I can't find it, but Zaylee's Forever says, when I make Pillar of Light, I connect Earth Center, Sun, and Galactic Core in a line. Yeah, this is really good. And connecting to Source is even more powerful. I agree. And that's what I always take it all the way up to Source. Like you, I love being able to take it up to Source like that. So, okay, and let me see. Hopefully everyone is starting to come back with us so that we can move on. Miriam has said, beautiful, thank you. Yeah, so let's, Eva's got some comments. Okay, let us, Eva, again, another regular attendee. Thank you so much for being with us, beautiful goddess sister. She said it was a very intense healing session. I feel some pain in my forehead region, so implants still exist. This is why it's recommended to do exercises 5 and after that. She says, exercise 6, to be sure to gradually we can dissolve our implants. The last meditation is very new and have a big impact on me, but also I need to do it frequently. And she makes some excellent points here. And she's pointing out the fact that just by doing these sessions one time does not dissolve the implants. So it's important to be aware of that. These have been here for a very, very long time. They've been put in place, and they do take some dissolving to work through. The light forces have stepped up their actions to clear these implants, and this work that we're doing actually helps them to do that. So, but it is a process. And so another comment from Eva, she said, crystal meditation is the best today. It makes me feel shiny like a crystal. No joke. Thank you, dear team. Oh, I love that. Feeling shiny like a crystal. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Here's a comment from B Silly Ella. Beautiful healings and clearing. Thank you all. Much love. Much love back at you, dear one. Okay. And Megan, yeah. Happy to be here. I love you, girl. From the Tachyon Chamber in Petaluma, California. And if you have not yet been to a Tachyon Chamber, please find one near you. And it would be really, they are so beneficial. They really do help jumpstart your spiritual growth and your physical and non-physical healing. So we invite you to seek those out. Let's see, any other comments so that we can, Anna Maria has said, the right frequency sound is so powerful. I love the choices today, especially the ascending and descending parts of music to coincide with the triangulation exercises. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful serendipities going on here. We know that the light forces are with us and helping all of this to flow, even in spite of a few technical issues. So thank you for mentioning that, Anna Maria. Great to have you here. Let's see. Question from DCMKV2. Can I just throw them in the trash after tearing them? He or she is talking about the papers where we wrote the triangulation exercises. Those are the ones Felipe suggested that you get rid of them. And it's your intention, as I understand it. So throwing them in the trash has a good intention. I mean, if you want to get really final and dramatic, you can burn them. But tearing them up and putting them in the trash, I feel is significant enough. Okay. So let us move on. I think we're ready to move on. We need to keep moving here. We appreciate your time with us, and hopefully you got up a little bit and stretched, because now we're going to relax and get yourself in a comfortable position as we begin the second portion. This is much shorter than the first portion, so we hope you can stay with us. And I'm just going to throw this comment up here real quick until we change to the next slide from Elo. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, dear team and all beautiful worldwide lights. It's my first time here with you all in this international session from France. So I've been doing the equivalent ones in French. Well, we are so glad to see you here in the English international session, Elo. So thank you for saying hello there. Okay, if we could move on to the next slide, please. And again, please get yourself comfortable. And we're going to open with this healing meditation that I am turning now over to Hanukkah. So thank you, Hanukkah.
Thank you very much, Deborah. We will now do what I call a divine blueprint healing meditation. So I will guide you into this. Just sit back and relax and focus on your breath, and especially on your heart area. You can take anyone in your thought who needs healing apart from yourself, because everything you experience during this healing duplicates, triplicates to anyone who needs it, because we're all connected. And because anyone else beside you is just another you. So start breathing in deeply through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. And then connect to Source through the pillar of light from the opening meditation. Imagine this brilliant white light ball coming down through the tube, entering in your crown, going through your body, and then anchoring it deeply into the earth. Breathe in deeply through your nose again and out through your mouth. And know that this light channel is very important to bring all aspects of yourself back together. If you're in pain or in shock, part of your energy bodies may be hanging out of your physical body or be distorted, and it's hard to heal when that is the case. We now ask and intend to thoroughly clear our energetic fields around us, our sacred space, which is about 1.5 to 2 meters in diameter around us. You can make it even bigger, but in your daily life, 1.5 to 2 meters is like a normal, comfortable size. And the image you see now on your screen might be helpful for your visualization. You see this flat, brilliant donut-shaped form around this pink person. Imagine this donut-shaped disc of brilliant golden white light 6 meters above your head. In the middle, there is a vortex of 0-point energy which transmutes anything that is not in alignment with Source or with your higher self. It works like a turbo vacuum cleaner, and it leaves your energy fields pristine and clear. So this donut is 6 meters above your head, and it now slowly goes down, clearing all your energy fields on its way. Just feel it coming down to 5 meters, to 4, and everywhere it comes, it just clears anything out which does not belong in your energy field. Goes back down to 4 meters, to 3 meters, to 2 meters, to 1 meter above your head. And when it's at the top of your crown, feel it, visualize it, and feel how the area above your head has become lighter and clearer. And now take that donut chip down around your head, clearing your brain, your eyes, going past your nose, your mouth. And then hold it for a moment on the top of your shoulders. And feel into the area of your head. Of course, the former exercises may have done their work also, so you may not have a lot of debris left anymore in this area, which is only good. And you take this donut shape down further from your shoulders and down to your heart area. Any emotions left which make you feel down, or any sadness, anger, just feel it get sucked away in the 0 point vortex in the middle, leaving your field pristine and clear. And it goes down through to your abdomen, arriving at the area of your intestines, where all aspects in your life which feel or have been indigestible can be stored or left. Just feel how this donut-shaped 0 point field disc clears it all out. And leaves a feeling of peace behind. And use your breath to break through any stagnation you feel. Then imagine a vortex of light under your feet, clearing all the toxins which tend to collect there. Take the donut-shaped form down to 1 meter below your feet, taking away anything stored in that place. And then you slowly let this donut shape go down to about 6 meters below your feet. You just drop it down, and it clears anything that was still stored under your feet. Now breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. And go back to your energy fields. And set your intention again that is flexible but impermeable on the outside for anything that is not in alignment with the energy of your higher self and your connection to Source. Because your own sacred space shouldn't have anything else in it. We now ask for the presence of Source Consciousness and our I Am presence to activate our divine blueprint and connect and merge it with our physical blueprint. Our physical blueprint has all information about your nervous system, blood pressure, organs, etc. Your whole body is expressed in this physical blueprint. We also have a similar blueprint, which is our divine blueprint. The perfect blueprint which contains infinite renewal and regeneration. It is infinite renewal, infinite purity, infinite love. It is the blueprint of how you are when you are in perfect health. We now ask and set our intention that these two blueprints unite as one. So imagine that these two blueprints now merge together and that every cell, every molecule in your body now reconnects to its perfect divine blueprint. And everything which does not have a divine blueprint or is not part of your divine blueprint disappears. You are now reconnected to perfect health. You can now set your intention that this healing, this state of perfect health, is now empowered in every cell of our being and is in total alignment with source energy. We also set our intention to connect with our original creative power of pure and unconditional love, truth, kindness, purity, and beauty. All cells now form a perfect, sacred, geometrical form, perfectly aligned. And this sacred geometrical form is in perfect alignment and resonation with the new Earth grid, which is in itself in resonation with Source. It could be that you do not know what all these terms mean. Then you just need to know that it is enough to set your intention to be part of this field of perfect health and infinite healing and regeneration. Your intention will do its work. All voids and tears in this field are now being filled and healed and balanced. Now breathe in deeply and imagine a large tube of brilliant white light coming down like a waterfall as wide as your shoulders. This tube forms the middle of your torus field. The energy of brilliant white light flows through you, turns into soft rainbow colors. And then at the bottom of your feet, flows out, goes upward through your energy field, and enters again in your crown, going down through your body again in one eternal flowing movement. Just feel this flow going through your body, through your energy fields, back into your crown, through your body for a few moments. And while you feel this energy making this torus movement, know that in every cell, this torus field is present. The center of it being a 0-point field with infinite regeneration capacity. Set your intention and ask for the powerful regeneration of all your cells in perfect alignment with your divine blueprint, your higher self, your I am presence, source. You can now think of anything you would like to release or let go for yourself or anyone else, and let it be transformed into its original divine blueprint. Take some time to do that now. Connect to your heart and send out your intention for anyone that has entered in your thoughts or for yourself to release. And feel the energy in your cells transforming and changing. Keep breathing in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. And breathe through any stagnation you might feel on the way. And to finalize this healing, I would like to propose to set your intention for this healing to continue with ease and grace, and that it may manifest itself in our physical experience. Connect with your heart and feel gratefulness to all the beings that have joined us in this healing meditation today. Everyone who was in your thoughts during this session, and anyone else in the world who needs healing at this moment in time, because the other is another you. And we're all just longing for endless, unconditional love. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. And come back again with your intention in your heart. Keep your focus and your intention on perfect health and perfect healing. And trust that it will do its work. And then whenever you feel ready, you can come back in the room where you are, the chair where you're sitting, the bed where you're laying down. And open your eyes when you feel ready.
Wow, Hanukkah. That was one of the most beautiful meditations I've experienced. So beautiful. So thank you. If anyone would like to share, please put a comment in the chat. But we would like to also stay in this meditative space as we move on to our next meditation. And that is the twin soul meditation that we are going to do. It is very important at this time that we connect with our twin soul. Remember, our twin soul is our soul. It is us. It is who we are. So often we want to think of this twin soul as being outside of us. But this is our soul. And so, and as we've indicated many times here during this session, connecting with our higher self, with our soul, is one of the most important things that we can do at this time. And so we are going to do the twin soul meditation. So again, stay in your meditative space. You can keep your eyes closed, and all you're going to do is listen as we play this. There is an explanation that I would like to, Felipe, if you could just click on the slide one time so that we can bring this up. During this meditation, it mentions the twin soul being referenced as her in the feminine, and people can find that a little bit confusing. So I just wanted to explain that. And Felipe, if you click on the slide, that explanation will pop up.
Okay, I'll give it a try, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. Perhaps it's going to jump to the next one, okay?
Yeah, just yeah, it's just you'll see. You're just gonna like advance, like you're advancing the slide. And
No, he went to a different one.
I'm not sure where that went. Okay. You can go back. I just wanted to let me just read this so that I say it right. So the soul, as we reference the soul, also called the Buddhi, is the feminine aspect, whereas spirit, referenced as the Atma, is the masculine aspect. So twin soul is referred to as her. And this is the explanation from Cobra when we ask him about the twin soul being referenced as her. So the soul is the feminine aspect of ourself, and spirit is the masculine aspect. So this is why in this meditation you will hear her. So let us now play this meditation again. Just sit back, relax, and let's connect with our twin soul.
Use your own technique to bring you to a relaxed state of consciousness. Visualize a pillar of light which emanates from the sky, goes through you, and then onwards towards the center of the earth. Visualize a spiral vortex of rainbow light which emanates from your heart. Visualize this vortex expanding throughout the world and awakening and calling your twin soul. Visualize your twin soul sitting 2 meters in front of you. Visualize your twin soul as an ideal mate in as many details as possible
such as their physical body, clothing, presence, and the energy field. Open yourself to the energetic presence of your twin soul. Connect your chakras with chakras of your twin soul with etheric cords of liquid light. Visualize a flow of energy in violet color, connecting you and your twin soul at the crown chakra, flowing in both directions at once. Visualize a flow of energy in purple color, connecting you and your twin soul at the brow chakra, flowing in both directions at once. Visualize a flow of energy in blue color, connecting you and your twin soul at the throat chakra, flowing in both directions at once. Visualize a flow of energy in green color, connecting you and your twin soul at the heart chakra, flowing in both directions at once. Visualize a flow of energy in yellow color, connecting you and your twin soul at the solar plexus chakra, flowing in both directions at once. Visualize a flow of energy in orange color, connecting you and your twin soul at the sexual chakra, flowing in both directions at once. Visualize a flow of energy in red color, connecting you and your twin soul at the base chakra, flowing in both directions at once. You and your twin soul are now connecting with flows of energy at each chakra. Maintain the breath and energy flow through all channels for a few minutes. Now focus on breathing together with your twin soul at the heart chakra. Visualize a brilliant white light sphere in the middle of you and your twin soul at the level of the soul star chakra. This brilliant white light forms an equilateral triangle with the heart chakra of you and your twin soul. Look into the eyes of your twin soul and feel the connection with her on all planes of creation. Let her presence surround you completely. Visualize yourself embracing her and merging with her in a kiss. Breathe together with her, and as you breathe in, accept yearnings of your twin soul in your heart. And when you breathe out, surrender all of your yearnings towards your twin soul. Feel the happiness of this merger. This happiness is the only thing that will remain in the world of oneness. When you would like to conclude the meditation, internalize this merger and imagine that it is happening inside of you. When we also anchor this energy into our bodies, we are creating a magnet which calls our twin soul into the external world.
And I would just like to reinforce something that was mentioned at the end of that meditation. Remember, our soul or your soul is you. And it's important to pull in all parts of ourselves at this point for what's coming with the planet, the liberation, as well as the ascension process. Pulling together all parts of ourselves, pulling in, becoming one, and unifying these parts of ourselves. And the twin soul will show up physically once we have merged internally with our twin soul, and once we've merged internally and in the higher dimensions. So this longing that we have, this emptiness, is that feeling of wanting to be merged with our soul, ourself, pulling in all of these parts. So keep that in mind, how important that is. So we have one more meditation that we're going to do, and we thank all of you who have stayed with us at this point. You guys are amazing. And how we are going to end this session is doing command 771 together. And before we explain how we'll do that, I'm going to bring Cindy on, and she's going to explain what command 771 is. So Cindy, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Deborah.
Or are you floating in the ethers after all these wonderful meditations?
Almost. So I am going to explain you the command 771. So Pleiadians have developed a protocol for emotional healing. If you feel negative emotions, or if you feel victimized for someone's emotion, if you are emotionally hurt, or if you have emotional issues or trauma, if you wish to receive emotional healing from the Pleiadians, you need to repeat 3 times in a row out loud or in your head command 771, and Pleiadian medical ships will assist you with their healing beams, and it helps to lay down and allow between 20 and 30 minutes for the healing process. So do not hesitate to use this protocol to heal your mind, to heal your body, to heal your heart, to raise your vibrations. And now Deborah is going to give you some more information with her beautiful voice and beautiful energy from her heart.
Thank you, Cindy. Same to you. Okay, so what we are going to do now as we end this session is we are going to invoke command 771. We're going to say it 3 times out loud because that is more powerful that way. And what we will then do is immediately put on a beautiful music video that was created by our dear friend Aries, who is May's husband, who you love his music. He has created a beautiful video for us with beautiful mandalas and some of his wonderful music. And we ask you to lie down, relax for 20 minutes. And we're going to do this together. And remember, there's power in numbers. And this is why we're doing this together, so that we can create this huge emotional healing, energetic field with all of us that are here right now doing this together. So let us together say 3 times. And so you can repeat after me. Command 771. Command 771. Command 771. And now let us be open to receive our healing. And welcome back to this dimension. I don't know about you, but I was transported someplace. Very, very powerful. And some of you may have even fallen asleep, which is okay when you do Command 771. I know it's late for some of you in parts of the world, and we just want to thank you so, so much for staying with us through this extended program. We're coming up on 3.5 hours, so congratulate yourself. And went a little longer than we were expecting, but we weren't sure how long all this was going to take. But it flowed so beautifully, and all of your energies. I actually got this vision during this last healing portion of all of us laying together, like holding hands, forming this huge circle around the planet, all connected as one. It was so beautiful. So we did some really beautiful and powerful things today. I want to remind you that this session is recorded. So if there's all of it or a portion of it that you would like to go back to, you can find it on the Sisterhood of the Rose YouTube channel. I know personally, I want to go back and do Hanukkah's healing meditation again, and even invoke Command 771 while listening to that beautiful music that, again, like to thank Aries for providing that from Metatron Healing Sounds, and we'll keep you posted when his music is available. And also for the beautiful mandala that was so mesmerizing. We want to thank Martina Ellis to Hell for that. So thank you, Martina, for that. So beautiful. So we have a few announcements. I just want to share a few comments too from people. It's just really lovely things. In Hanukkah, I know you wanted to give credit too for a meditation that you did today. So if you want to share that.
Yes, the Divine Blueprint meditation was actually
And that was
a
the
group
first
healing.
one you did, right, Hanukkah? That first
No, that was the second one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. The second one. Okay.
But in the first one, there are also elements from the same person in the meditation. So I really want to mention her name because she's a great healer. She comes from Lebanon and she lives in the Netherlands. Her name is Hyacinth Cridy. And she does group healing sessions. And this first Divine Blueprint healing meditation we did on Friday, the 1st of January, 2021. And she's been doing them ever since, every Friday. And people get together and just meditate for other people and for each other. And they enter names of other people on lists. And we hear the most wonderful feedback from people as they enter this session, or their names are mentioned in these sessions, and the energy is included for them. And people really get stronger and stronger healings from them as well. And the more you do these sessions together with each other, the stronger they get. So I really want to give credit to her because she's really great, a really great soul. Thank you, Deborah.
Oh, thank you, Hanukkah. Yeah, and we thank her for her contribution to so many beautiful souls. Oh my gosh, this is just so, and this is what's necessary at this time for all of us to come together and raise our vibration. That should be the highest priority right now for all of us. And as Felipe had pointed out earlier, to ask, what would my higher self do? And it's a good way to go about your day. And so let me just, there was some beautiful comments. So thank you for all of that, all your wonderful comments. And I just wanted to, there was one, let's see. Oh, Antron said that the upgrades are really great. It's much better like this. I really love the meditations by Hanukkah and the crystal and pineal techniques. We love your feedback. So please let us know I know it actually turned out to be a spiritual marathon. But a reminder, we're only doing these about every 4 weeks. So if you can carve the time in and plan, we really hope you join us. We would like to increase our numbers. Somebody pointed out that let's see. Oh, there's another. Let's see. Yeah, earlier that there were 57 people sitting here changing the world. A few more would be nicer. And so we agree. So please spread the word. We also are broadcasting on multiple channels, so our numbers are much larger than what you're seeing here. We are broadcasting on about a dozen different channels, including Facebook and Twitch and such. So, but spread the word, please, please, please. It benefits you to have more people, and it also benefits the planet. So um would like to just point that out. And I want to just, before I do a few announcements, I just want to wrap with this beautiful comment from Kat. She says, I will need 3 days of only sleeping and eating after all of this healing today. So yeah, thank you, Kat. I agree. I think we're all going to be in that place. So yeah, just make sure, drink your water, be good to yourself. And because we've processed a lot here. Let's see, Anton. Yay. Glad to have you here again, Anton. Always good to see your lovely smiling energy. Keep this session as it is. It's perfect. Oh, well, thank you. We're so glad. As I said, we were very guided to add more healing into these programs. So we're glad that you shared that with us. Oh, I guess I will share a few more comments because they're so good. In love with this precise and positive process in meditations. I love the twin soul spirit meditation in all previous affirmations and invocations. So from Empathetic Sky. And thank you for that beautiful, beautiful comment. We appreciate that. Oh, and here's a from Carla Vagnan. I will see if I can manage to recruit some more people to join us. I try that for We Love Mass Meditation as well. If it works, I don't know. Thanks for your efforts. Well, you know what? We plant seeds. That's what we do. And as the energies continue to rise and the vibration of the collective and the planet rises, more people will be magnetized to this and will be called to do this. So, but let's continue to plant seeds and make this happen. So, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for all your comments. And just a couple quick announcements. We'll move on to what those are. Let's see. I know that actually, Cindy, I know you want to announce for the French community, if you'd like to share that.
Yes. Next week on Wednesday, the 27th, we have a French clearing implant session at 9 p.m. CEST, totally guided in French. But in June, we will have a multilingual spiritual marathon with the partnership of the French Taken Chambers, and soon we will publish an article about it. So our multilingual spiritual marathon will happen on the 3rd of June at 8:30 p.m. CEST, so Paris time. For the French speakers, you will have to attend on the YouTube channel Hervea, and for foreign languages, English included, it will be on the Victory of the Light YouTube channel. So see you soon.
Thank you, Cindy, for that announcement. And, really the best place to keep up with all of this, there's 2 places, Victory of the Light Telegram channel and group. So you can find us at Victory of the Light with underscores. That's the channel where we make a lot of these announcements. And very interesting chat, the Victory of the Light chat. And then, of course, our friends at We Love Mass Meditation. updates with all the information on these sessions as well. And you can see that website right there. Also, if you're interested in planetary work and meditations, which are so important that we collectively do these meditations for the planet, check out welovemassmeditation.com. And then, of course, the 2012 portal.blogspot.com, that's Cobra's site. And the Telegram channels Victory of the Light, which I just mentioned, the Sisterhood of the Rose, and the Let's Meditate for Planetary Liberation, where they will do live sessions with some of the ongoing global meditations that are urgently needed right now. So we Goddess wants peace, and peace it shall be, and we are a part of that, making that happen. So again, we congratulate you, and we thank you all so much for staying with us. And just really, if we could show that next slide real quick, I just wanted to end it by reminding everyone to please keep calm, keep holding the light. This is the most important thing we can do right now. And say to yourself daily, I choose not to participate in a collective fear. I will instead send peace, love, and healing energy to all. That is a very important role, and we all have our individual ways of spreading that light and that beautiful healing energy. So we invite you to stay true to your purpose, do what you came here to do, and let's hold this light, stay calm, and we are on our way to liberation and ascension. So we thank you again so much for being with us. Much gratitude is in our hearts, especially for those of you that have stayed on through the entire thing, wrapping a big virtual hug around you. So we thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. All right. Thank you, and victory of the light.